It was good, Dream Team. It's your boy Dizzy Dream, and we're back again with another video. Alright, so today we got another reaction quiz. We're about to react to is top 10 signs movies are getting worse. I'm pretty sure it's not a secret to everybody that movies are indeed getting worse. I mean, look at the new Child's Play. When I seen it, bro, when I seen Chucky's new costume design, I was like, bro, what the freak? Who is this, bro? Who is this lumberjack looking dude trying to be like Chucky, bro? Like, bro, where's my boy Stitch Face Chucky at, man? Nah, man, get that away from me, bro. And there's a lot, trust me, there's a lot more movies that's gotten worse over the years. It's not just Child's Play, it's a lot of them. I'm talking about a lot. I ain't gonna name them right now because my mind is fried, my head is fried, so I can't really think of all of them all at once. But anyway, let's go ahead and check out these signs and letting us know what's getting worse. But before you do, make sure you smash the like button, make sure you subscribe to both OLED content if you're new. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this video, guys.
The golden age of cinema, this is not. Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 signs movies are getting worse.
Our hearts out! We can end this!
For this list, we're looking at some of the most obvious ways in which the mainstream film industry has seemingly become stale and has begun to work against itself.
Come on, we'll have a fun time.
Fine.
Yes!
Number 10. Failing directors and actors keep getting huge projects.
For the future.
What?
Is never
For real? I didn't know that.
When evaluating whether someone is a good fit for a job or not, it's crucial to consider their entire job history, not just the highlights reel. A recognizable name isn't always synonymous with quality results. For example, the Wachowskis arguably haven't had a major hit since the Matrix trilogy, and yet they keep getting massive projects like Jupiter Ascending, which inevitably flop.
These people,
Wow.
they're counting on you.
Have you even looked at
Oh,
this
the
thing?
Wayne
In 2012,
brothers.
Taylor Kitsch starred in not one, but two huge box office bombs, but somehow still landed in True Detective's second season.
Don't think that's a good idea! Got it, Chief.
If the same failed actors and filmmakers keep getting big films, we'll never find the next Spielberg or Leonardo DiCaprio.
Why did you say that there?
Oh yeah, that
Why did you say that
yeah.
there?
That movie was trash. I'm
Why
sorry.
did you say that there?
Number 9.
That movie was trash,
Everything
I'm
is
sorry.
CGI.
Please don't make the super suit green. Or animated.
Advancements in digital effects have drastically changed modern cinema, mostly for the better. Visually stunning films like District 9, The Avengers, Inception, The Matrix, and Avatar wouldn't have been possible without modern CGI. However, in the early 21st century, CGI has become a case for too much of a good thing. There is still a time and a place for practical effects, but too often, studios opt to go the cheaper, quicker, and less
that's too
labor-intensive
obvious.
route of
That's
CGI.
too obvious.
I mean, honestly, weird. In so many ways.
That is so
Seemingly every
obvious, bro.
superhero film ends with a massive CGI on CGI showdown. We came to see film, not a video game cutscene. Number 8.
That was still
Shaky
lit, though.
cam
I'm
and
sorry.
quick editing. So how do you avoid people noticing that something is a little off? By taking the music video approach of quick cuts, or mess with the eye's ability to focus with shaky framing.
That is true. That is true. There's been a lot of movies that just got that shaky camera and stuff.
Found footage films, a high-speed pursuit on foot. But entire films? No thanks. Both quick edits and shaky cam can be effective tools to heighten the tension and sense of chaos.
They can be,
but when
but you gotta do it in the
overused,
right way.
they lose their effectiveness.
What's up, Mike?
Hey, what happened to that picture of us in Iraq with that camel? I mean, your girlfriend.
Oh,
Is this for real?
They've also
Nah,
become a
they
bit of
shouldn't
a
do it
crutch
like
for
that.
filmmakers. Why craft a compelling sequence when you can just fake it via editing? Number 7. Too many films end on cliffhangers or teasers.
Oh yeah, bro. Yes, they
Storytelling
do,
101.
bro.
Your story needs a satisfying ending.
Ooh,
Now,
yes,
there
they
are
do.
creative ways to break the rules in a manner that will bring something fresh and exciting to the table. The Wrestler, Inception, Before Sunset, these are all films that end off by leaving you with important questions to ponder. But cliffhangers for the sake of cliffhangers or post-credit teasers, these are little more than marketing ploys to ensure that you come back for the next installment, in however many years that might be. You can give us a teaser, but you better give us a satisfying ending first. Number 6. Every studio wants a cinematic universe. Do you know why the Marvel Cinematic Universe succeeds where others have failed? Because their films work independently of one another. Each film has a story with a beginning, middle, and end.
Where are the Avengers?
Right. Which makes them great, man. Great movies.
I'd say they've earned a leave of absence.
The post-credit scene might tease the next story, but not until the first one is wrapped. All that interconnectedness is secondary, but based on the MCU's success, every studio seemingly feels that they deserve their own cinematic universe.
Right. So they just want to copy what the MCU is doing, because they see them doing such a great job with it.
Warner Bros. Arthurian universe. The DCEU, Sony, the problem is they spend so much time cramming the seeds of future films into these launch titles that the movies themselves fall flat. Number 5, every IP gets a movie.
And that's where we come in. The most important invention in the history of communication.
I ain't really get that movie emoji,
Emojis.
Cinema might be entertainment for the masses, but that doesn't mean that every popular product should be made into a film.
Exactly.
Battleship, the Angry Birds movie, the Emoji movie. When you start with such a thin concept, the narrative you craft will rarely succeed.
Anger management class.
Pluck my life.
With so many potentially great scripts floating around out there just waiting to get put into production, it's insulting to have these intellectual properties thrown onto the screen. Name recognition might be an important factor for getting people into theater seats, but names like these are silly enough to keep people away as soon as they recognize them.
Yep.
Ain't gonna sink this battleship, no way.
Number 4, studio interference.
I'd like to give you a word of advice, though you ain't asked for none.
As lucrative as the end product might be, filmmaking is an artistic endeavor. When you come between a director and their vision, the resulting film is bound to be somewhat soulless, and more often than not, less than successful with critics.
Yeah, get used to it.
When studios hire a director, they're entrusting that individual with the responsibility of shaping the property. Or at least that's how it should work.
This program was under your supervision, was it not?
I already told you it was, but I wasn't there when it happened.
With major think tanks behind franchises, however, movies tend to get made by committee rather than a scriptwriter and director. Studios might have the final say, but they seem to be exercising it way too much.
You think for a minute that I'm going to allow you to turn these kids into some kind of...
You don't have a choice, Franklin. And neither do I.
Number 3, trailers show way too much.
You think you're human?
They kind of do. They kind of do.
I am human.
They basically show the whole movie right there.
If done correctly, a single trailer can paint a rough sketch of the premise and build curiosity.
So that trailer
But with
wasn't
the
bad. That
never-ending
trailer wasn't
hype
bad.
machine in place, you're looking at a teaser, 3 domestic trailers, 3 alternative international trailers, and quite possibly a number of short clips from the movie. In this age of internet sleuthing, people can quickly put those various pieces together, and by the time the film hits theaters, there's likely very little left in terms of surprises.
These creatures were here before us.
When you finally sit down to watch the movie and the best moments have already been made public, disappointment is
Yeah.
inevitable.
Now you said that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Number 2, studios aren't taking risks.
You see, the guys in charge of this stuff lack creativity and are completely out of ideas. So all they do now is recycle shit from the past and expect us all not to notice.
It seems like there are just too many boxes that need to be checked in order for a film project to get a green light today. There's the requisite love story, the action, the drama, the need for enough humor to avoid scaring off the viewers.
All right. Shall we?
Let's do this.
Studios are incredibly hesitant to put out R-rated movies for fear of cutting into their potential profits.
You're in a PG-13 version of Deadpool 2, which means we only get one, and a glass of white wine. Are you bleeping yourself?
They're also so concerned about their bottom line that once all the outliers have been taken out of consideration, all we're left with as viewers are rehashes of the same old film, with a fresh coat of paint and dusted off characters.
Okay, try this. Unplug it, plug it back in, and remember, we care.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
I
You
hear
have
that.
the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Y'all do that for this channel too.
Number 1,
Haha.
all we get are reboots, remakes, and sequels.
Man, what I just got done saying with Child's Play. They did that with Child's Play, Jeepers Creepers, Friday the 13th, Halloween.
Many critics
Man.
claim that Hollywood isn't bothering to start new franchises anymore, playing instead to nostalgia and relying on surefire successes mined from the past.
We doubled their budget.
It's
They're
in the
spending
past
twice
for a
the money,
reason, man.
Guaranteed twice the profit.
Some movies don't need to be rebooted or remade.
Unless a sequel is truly abysmal, the name recognition is likely enough to ensure that studios will make back their investment. Though we can blame the studios for not being willing to take risks, we as audience members need to take responsibility as well.
Do you think we should stop them?
Kinda wanna see if he goes through with it.
If we want to see more original films, we need to show that to studios by getting out there and seeing the original stories that do get made.
What are we even doing here?
That is
Where
true.
are we
Like go
going?
back and see
Do
how
you
the
agree
movies.
with our picks? Check out this other recent.
Like that's what I'm thinking. Like go back into the old movies, see how they made them, see how the scripts was directed, see everything basically, and just basically recreate it in the sequel that do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? Because you do it the wrong way, it's gonna flop, man. Like that's just facts. You know what I'm saying? Like I already said, Child's Play. You know what I'm saying? They should have stopped with Cult of Chucky, or they could have like made a sequel as a Death of Chucky, something like that. And in that movie right there, Chucky's done. Okay, on to the next one, basically. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, sure. I don't know how they. I'm not a movie director. I'm not I'm not this and that. But I'm just saying, man, they could have did a whole lot better than this. I'm just saying, cause it's just facts, man. No one doesn't want to see a remake of a movie that was already good, and nobody don't want to see. No one don't want to see a sequel of a movie that's already ended off at the perfect moment. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I was gonna say Toy Story, but I kind of hoped for a Toy Story 4. I kind of hoped for it. So, other than that, yeah. And now we got realistic movies of the Disney movies. I mean, we got Lion King, freaking Aladdin. We got what's else? We got Lion King, Aladdin, Little Mermaid. I'm hearing that about to remake Mulan. They probably gonna remake Pocahontas. They probably gonna remake all the Disney movies, man. Cause I mean, they even remade it. Oh, sorry, the light went out. They freaking remade it. Lady in the Tramp. A Tramp. Lady in the Tramp. Like, god darn, bro. Like, I don't know, y'all. This is crazy. It's crazy. I don't know what's going on with this generation, but it's crazy. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this reaction video. You want to see the original video, put the link down in the description below. It's on my social media. It's Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat. So go ahead and follow me and have me on Snap. The reaction quest, hit me up on my IG or Twitter, or comment down below this video. Let me know which one to react to next, or if you have an idea the next video. And yeah, dream to be lit. I was living for it to be lit. And remember, don't go to sleep with dream about your dreams. Get them and chase them. Simple as that. And until the next video, busy dream.